So as an adult, I adult around a lot and do a lot of adult things like taxes. They don't really understand taxes. Let's learn about taxes. Hey everyone and welcome. This is the Commotion and I'm Roshan Joshi, and today we're talking about taxes. We're gonna go through the basics, like taxes 10101. Real intro here. But we're gonna go through it. But first, guys, don't forget, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and hit that notification bell. Guys, smash that like button. It really helps us with the algorithm, and you'll be doing your good deed of the day. And don't forget to check out our other channels. We have Art on Mondays with Eric. We have Food on Fridays with Chef Doshi. So definitely check them out and see what's going on, what all the commotion is about. All right, guys, so taxes, we pay them, obviously. Usually, most of the time, it comes out of our account on its own. I'm just gonna go through some of the basic income taxes. I am in no way a professional. I'm not a CPA. I don't know anything about taxes. But as a person who is not literate within finance or economics, I always think it's good to grow and learn. Let's do it together. So when you are in the working world, you are obviously paying these taxes, a chunk of money that is coming out of your account, going to the government or other allocated areas or sectors. And the first thing that you need for them to take taxes out is income. So, because we're talking about income taxes. So, when you have income, you are put in a certain tax rate. And as your income grows, your tax rate increases. You move on to another tax rate. So this picture right here, check it out. This is kind of the 2020 scale of what the tax rate looks like versus what an income is. So your income, this is the percentage that they're going to take out. So basically anywhere from 0 to 9,875, almost 10,000, you're paying a 10% income tax. And then if you're in the general median of that 40,000 to 85,000, you're paying around 22% of your income into the tax. So I know a lot of you are probably scratching your head like, I pay a little bit more than that in taxes. What's going on here? So to answer that, there is a tax, a FICA tax. The FICA tax is a fixed 7.65% rate. So that's 7.65% on any money earned. And where's that going to? So to break it down, 6.2 is going for your Social Security, and 1.45 is going for Medicare contributions. And these are, the FICA tax is automatically taken out, so you don't really have to worry about that. And of course, if you are employed via an employer, most of your income tax is taken out. You don't really have to sweat it unless you are 1099 or you're a contract worker or you are a business owner. That's when you're filing your own taxes. So if you are have it set up with your employer, this is just good to know where your money is going. So of course now we've seen what the tax rate is versus income and what the FICA rate is. But how do we save money? How do people end up saving money on taxes? How do they not have to pay as much as the next guy? Not by avoiding your taxes or only paying $700-ish in taxes over a year. I'm not talking about anybody suspicious, but orange is sus. And one of my cameras just died off of that. That's my fault. Lack of preparation. Sorry. So how are we saving money here? Well, you have a gross income. That is the amount of money that you make. And then there's a thing called an AGI, which is an adjusted gross income. So an AGI, your adjusted gross income, takes your total income and deducts certain key factors that you would have to pay out, such as student loans or contributions to a retirement account or a health savings account. So if you're putting money into certain things that is coming off of obviously your income, you are able to adjust that. So say you're making, just for a nice round number, $80,000 a year, and you're paying, for a round number, $5,000 a year in either student loans or in health savings account or in a retirement account, then you can adjust your gross income to be $75,000 a year rather than $80,000 a year, because you're taking that $5,000 and you're adjusting your income to be to not include that, so you're not getting taxed as heavy. When income is adjusted, there are times when you jump from one tax rate down to a lower tax rate. So that's not the only way you can lower your rate. There are other things such as exemptions. So exemptions are an adjusted rate that can be deducted lower from your AGI. I would go through exemptions, but in the year 2020, there are no personal exemptions, and I'm not going through business like exemptions. I don't own a physical business, so I wouldn't be able to say anything about that. But on a personal exemption level, the year 2020, there are no personal exemptions because of the TCJI, which is the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. We don't need to go through that too hard. You can also lower your expenses via deductions. So deductions are taken from expenses. Of course, if you're a business owner, you can use deductions for anything that you're doing related to your business. If you're a freelancer and you're like a photographer or something, you can, and you have your own business, you can use deductions to pay for your like camera equipment and stuff like that. Things that pertain to the job. But if you are, we're talking about personal deductions. Deductions can be taken from things like mortgages or like any charitable donations that are put out there. So that is where you are able to get a deduction on a personal level. Now, you can take exemptions out, or you can subtract exemptions from your adjusted gross income. You can adjust it via deductions. So about deductions, I do want to say there are two things about that I learned. When you are deducting, at least on a personal level, you have two options. You either have a standardized rate, which is a rate that is fixed, that they'll give you. So we'll say that like they'll give you a fixed rate of like $2,000, and that's your personal deduction. Or you can have an itemized deduction, where you take items and you're able to itemize what assets you are counting as your deductions. Go for the one that you're going to save more money on. If you keep receipts and keep record, and you know that you're going to make more via the items, the itemized version, go for that. If you know you're going to make less, go for the standard. And the last like basic thing that you can do to lower your tax would be tax credits. So if you apply for any tax credits, you can also subtract that from your adjusted gross income to be able to lower your taxes as well, or lower the tax rate that you're in. So after you've adjusted your gross income, you have subtracted the exemptions, the deductions, the tax credits, that will be, whatever that new number is, that'll be your new income tax number. And then that also, once again, doesn't count the FICA. So then you add in that FICA tax, which is that 7.65 that we talked about. You add those two numbers together, and that'll be your income tax. So that's like a very basic general level, guys. Very, very basic. Once again, I'm not a CPA, but I want to become a little bit more financially literate. I want to become a little bit more literate within just what's going on within taxes and government and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to probably make a few more tax videos. I'm going to probably go through like what federal taxes are, the differences between federal and state taxes. Really want to hear your opinions on what you guys want to hear from us next time. If you learned anything, that's awesome. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button. It helps us out a lot. Losing my voice here. Jeez, I don't even know why. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit that notification bell. A lot of you guys are always asking when our videos come out. Hit that notification bell, guys. Mondays, Wednesday, Fridays, you'll always see our videos out. Stay tuned and keep it with us, guys, because we are only growing, we're only making it better, and we really like that engagement from y'all. So once again, guys, this is Reality Rants on the Commotion. I'm Roshan, and don't forget, as always, stay blessed.
Grinding my whole life. Stop that. Grinding my whole life.